we're going to learn how to make fatty tuna nigiri zushi. And the first thing we need to start with is a piece of sushi grade fatty tuna. When you go to the supermarket, be sure to ask if it's sushi grade or not. If it's not, you don't want to use it for this. You can really risk making yourself sick. So after you confirm that you do have the sushi grade fish, what you want to do is get a really sharp knife. We actually use a special sashimi hocho. Sashimi is the raw fish. Hocho is knife, but any really sharp knife will do. And you basically pick the section that you want to use like so, and you want to look at the grain of the fish, if you will, and slice not quite with it, but you want to be able to display that in your end sushi product. So our model is going to be kind enough to show how we do that. So you want to hold the knife at somewhat of an angle. And when you slice at the angle, definitely be careful, especially with a sharp knife. You don't want to cut your fingers. And I know that's painfully obvious, but we really want everyone to be careful at home. Now, when you slice that thin piece, the metric width we say is 5 millimeters, because that's really what you're going for. And this is kind of neat when you make your own sushi too. Sashimi slices are typically a little bit thicker, and I know that for our sushi at home, we tend to be very kind with ourselves. You know, we like to give ourselves a little bit thicker slices to put on top of our nigiri sushi. When you go to a restaurant, they tend to give a little bit thinner slices on the sushi and then thicker slices on the sashimi. So we spoil ourselves at home, and you're more than welcome to as well. I actually recommend it. I think it tastes pretty good. So as you go through and you get the slices you want, we'll plot a piece for display here. That's pretty much how you want it to look, right about there. Now, we have some of the slices that we just made there on the plate, and if you don't know how to make the nigiri zushi, the base here that we're about to do, please see our other video, because we will explain how to do that in depth. What we're doing now is the model is applying the water and rice vinegar mixture to her hands to make sure the rice doesn't stick to her hands too much, and then she's getting just enough there to really make a nice piece. And right about there, as I said, we really go in depth with it in the other video that we have posted, so if you don't know how to do this, be sure to check out our other video. We really walk you through it. And our model is being kind enough to really display it at this point as well. What you do is use your other hand, and on one hand you hold the rice like so, and really nest it in that little pocket you can make with your fingers, and squeeze. And the other one, on the other hand, you use your pointer finger and your middle finger to really squeeze and make that shape together. And for those of you who are interested in Japanese, nigiri is a form of the verb nigiru, which means to grip. So literally, I know a lot of English translations say hand-formed sushi. Literally, it's grip-formed sushi, if you will, or grip sushi. So once you get that shape, you make a little bit of a dome in the bottom and really squeeze that together again. And then you take a piece of the fatty tuna that we just sliced, and you want to be sure to form it not only directly on top like so, but also on the sides a little bit to really give it that, you know, look that it's kind of almost climbing over the rice, if you will. And once you get it to the shape and form that you like, you might have to grip it a couple times to make sure. You want to grip firmly, but you don't want to smash it all together. That's really not what you're going for, but you do want to make it so it comes together into one piece. And as you see, you know, you might have to play with it a little bit to really get it to that point, but a little bit goes a long way. So it's better to be gentler and take a little bit longer than it is to really, you know, mash it together in one shot. So now we're going to show you how to make one more piece here, and you'll see once again the water and rice vinegar mix on the hands to keep the rice from sticking. That's really important. If you don't keep doing that, you're going to have your hands coated in rice, and it's really hard to clean up. So there we go. Our model is going to be kind enough to show us one at more full speed, if you will. And she's really got the technique down. She's been doing this for a long time. And once again, that gripping motion to get it together, flip it over, put those little hollow points underneath, grab another slice, and you'll notice that we do have a little bit thicker slices there. That's because we do like the sashimi type, and I really suggest that at home too. You'll really enjoy it, I'm sure. So there we go, we're forming it on the sides as well, making sure to really get that form like you get in the restaurant. That's what we're after. And once you're happy with it, you can put it on your plate to serve. And here's what ours looked like. It was delicious, and we hope you have as much fun with it at your home and enjoy it as much as we did in ours. So thanks for watching. We appreciate likes and comments.